Hey everybody, welcome once again to Design Underground. We're on episode 14 now, I believe. We've lost track at this point. We've done so many. I'm Rob Design Eponymous Irving.
I'm Josh Parker.
He is our art director. And you haven't really gotten to meet him much so far, so we figured we'd drag him into the design show. And we're gonna do something really sneaky here today. We're gonna give you a sneak peek at the vertical slice before anyone else gets to see it. So, come along and we'll take a look at our brand new map and our brand new flight mechanics and our brand new not so good mining laser.
Yeah!
We fixed the effect yesterday.
It sounds
See,
better.
this is baby progress. Baby progress. All right, let's load up the game. Shall we? In our lovely Unreal Engine. Oh, I need to move start points. Note to self.
Note to
move
self.
all the start points down.
Yep, before I clog that tunnel.
Oh God. Okay, so one of the things that we have now that we did not have before is all the different ships have their own individual stats in. So they fly differently. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out in, what type? And we're going to show you some of the map. There's our mining blocks that are gonna go away. Actually, this is a good chance for you to talk about it. We've just looked at mining blocks today.
Yeah.
Tell us what we're gonna do with these to make them prettier.
So mining blocks, it's kind of a fun thing because they've kind of gone through a big evolution, and it's testing out the actual mechanics of how they work and everything, and so that's going to affect a lot of the shape and how that actually works when you're firing, how they break up. And so we're trying to do it kind of in steps so we don't waste too much time making like a final asset to find out 3 weeks later, oh no, we need to spend another 2 weeks making that kind of thing. So we're going into revision 2 now. These ones were real temporary ones to give Rob blocks to work with in place, and now we're going to make much prettier looking blocks, which Toby's going to be hopping on to, and they're kind of look a little more dirt-like around the edges.
Mesh a little more with the level.
Mesh with the level.
The new textures, by the way, which I haven't seen yet. The new browner colored rocks.
Oh, yeah.
So the ships pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Notice you've got brown rocks everywhere. I still love these tunnel ribs.
Yeah.
It's like
Matt did a
Viper
great
lunch
job.
tube. But we will actually show you the mining blocks breaking up in just a second when we're not in a torch. But I mean, we're in a typhoon. The typhoons are cool. Actually, if we turn on the laser, which is pretty cool. We're even changing that speed so that they'll rotate a little more spirally. Oh look, a whole lot of mining blocks. Okay, so the typhoon is, you'll notice, is a little sluggish on its side to side. It's up and down. But boy, does it roll fast. We only do that so Josh will get dizzy.
Yeah.
It is a little different than the other ships, and its forward speed is pretty good. Its backward speed is not so good. The typhoon does not retreat. Look at that tunnel. That's beautiful. We got the slightly watery looking effect on some of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty. And I like the little particles we got going here too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
little snowflakes.
I thought that'd help a lot with kind of conveying a sense of speed.
Yes, it does. You get that better, especially when you're going into crazy tunnels like this where I can't pilot. This thing does not pitch very well either. It's slower than the torch is. Oh, look, it's the start room. I'm sideways. So here's our start room, and actually the philosophy of this is a good one to talk about too. You'll notice if we go up here and look in, and a lot of this is going to vary based on where you are, but we have our little hydroponic garden. So why do we have these things in here?
Well, so one of the kind of interesting things between the original Descent and this update to it is it's very easy to feel like you're just a human with a jetpack, flying around tunnels, not a big 10-meter wide ship. As I knock my water bottle down. Not a big 10-meter wide ship, flying through these huge spaces that people would be small in. So the idea was in this map, we put human elements in that start room. So you see like a hydroponic station or offices, maybe with hidden funny stuff in them.
Maybe there might be some Easter eggs. Not that we would ever do anything like that.
Yeah, no.
And, over here, look at all that. It's like Hello Kitty or something. My Little Pony with all the colors.
Burger.
Yeah, Asteroid Burger.
So just subtle things that you'll see as you're passing out the room. They don't make a huge difference, but you kind of get an idea of how large you actually are.
That's cool.
In there.
Let's switch to a torch because that will have the most familiar flight mechanics. It's got It's got all the speeds. We spent a lot of time last week talking with Lotharbot and Dracona about the mechanics of the torch and getting the numbers to feel right. And
Cool.
everything feels like you're playing Descent,
Awesome.
which is the whole point with this ship. But it also has the advantage that its tool is not the spinning wings, its tool is the mining laser. So we've sped it up dramatically. It's like, just get this out of my way, just get it out of my way.
Cool. Yeah.
And this is our vertical room. We like vertical rooms. And this, again, that nice, like, slightly wet feel on some of it.
Yeah.
Get some swimminess going on there. I don't know what that is. Look, this thing turns a little slow, but I think that's more me than the ship.
You're saying your stuff?
Yeah, my mouse pad is too small. My mouse is too crummy. So I try not to turn too much when I'm showing things off. Here's our giant room. This has got the new rock textures that you can see off in the distance. This is kind of our centerpiece room and really going to be the center of most of the fighting in this level, I think. And this level was set up to have a little of everything. It's like we needed mining blocks, we needed some long tunnels, we needed some short tunnels, we needed some vertical rooms, we needed a centerpiece room for more fighting so we can test out all the different mechanics.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing now is all these mechanics are finally in one place at the same time, which takes a long time to get them together. You know, you got 10 people working in 10 different branches.
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it all gets stuck in at once, and you go from everyone just kind of heads down in a bunker somewhere getting their thing done to, wow, we suddenly have a game working.
Yeah.
And here we are looking at the vertical slice, and look at all those mining blocks. Now, again, this one over here, Josh. All right, ooh, yeah. We do need to fix some of the power-ups. Like, that one is not the right effect on it.
No.
It's supposed to be the laser weapon
I
power-up.
don't think any of them are using the right
No,
effect.
we're gonna need to do some fixing on that stuff. But hey, I picked it up, so that system's working. That's a good sign. Vertical!
Haha.
Oh, look, more mining blocks. We're not going that way. So, what else? Let's see. What other rooms can we show them? Let's go this way, because this tunnel is a little crazy, but oh, it is.
Yeah,
especially
this one's fun to fly through.
if you're any good, which apparently I'm not. Oh yes, this room. This is an interesting, because it's a smaller junction here.
Yeah.
But a lot of detail went into it. Like these pieces here, I love the steam vents, by the way. That's just, I mean, okay, fine, it's space. Who cares?
Sure.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
What I mean, the flickering light.
Mm-hmm.
And this, Matt did most of this, right?
Yeah, Matt built out, the all the geometry and places it based off the gray box that you created.
And you'll notice that even though the rocks are all jaggedy, our collision is very slidey, so you will not get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
That's
important.
a huge improvement.
Yep. Yay, I can play the game!
Yeah.
And I can run into everything on purpose, and it works just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Power turn. Oh. Showing off some more of these neat spars, because I just can't get enough of those. And Viper Launch Tunnel. And this is our
And
vertical room again.
I love this room.
Yeah, this room came out pretty interesting, and I think it's a good place for ambushes, especially if you... Whoa, wrong key. Sometimes you lose home position when you're not looking. This is you dig out those mining blocks over there and hide around the corner waiting for people to come in here.
It's interesting because this room. So we've been going through and changing up all the rock textures and kind of the color palette in the level to a little bit of a brighter, less monochromatic look, more of a brown on the rocks and stuff. And so what ended up happening is the existing lighting that is going to get redone next week, it brightened everything up.
Yeah.
So suddenly it had more color. But this room, I think, came out about where we're going to want it
Yeah,
to
I
look.
think the lighting came out working well on this one. I like the
looks
spotlight look is good. Gives you a feel for where the entrances are. You get a better sense of when you're coming in from down there. You get a sense that there's an up to it.
Absolutely.
Which for a while, when it was darker,
You couldn't
couldn't
tell.
tell that there was an up at all. You just
Yeah.
missed it, and it's like we're losing that whole effect on this room.
Yeah,
Let's give them a little indication that there's something above them to play with.
absolutely.
So now we have this one really does, I think, with the new textures and everything. And the other thing that's important about these, and you can't see it right now since we're not doing multiplayer, is the ships stand out better against the new backdrop.
Yeah.
So that makes a big difference when you're trying to shoot somebody, because they were sort of disappearing before against the grayer walls. It's like
Yeah.
if you're in a motionless torch, That's it. You were invisible.
Yep. Yeah. Well, and the black corners that were everywhere.
Yeah,
so,
there were some very
yeah.
dark areas. Let's go back down there and go. We should show them how the Panzer flies, actually. Let's do that.
Panzer?
Ooh. I hit the Alt key, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right. Now, this one is a little clunky. You can just imagine this thing being all bulky and grind.
Yep.
Oh, we haven't been in this room. Let's talk about this room, too. This is one of the early, it's right near the purple spawn. Which spawn is out there? I don't remember. But
blue spawn, right in
the
front
blue,
of
the blue spawn,
Yep.
right. This room, as of 2 days ago, was half the size. I think we showed them that. In the
Yeah, it ended up accidentally getting shrunk.
The pillars were the right size, but the room just sort of disappeared around them.
Yep.
So it was very interesting. Oh, look, my match ended.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm going back to the drone bay.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hope.
You
There have been occasional problems with this. So basically, we just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on this new and exciting vertical slice map and what's coming before anyone else does. Design Underground, The Scoop. That's the new subtitle.
I like it, The Scoop.
It's not going back to the drone bay, by the
The
way.
more you know.
The more you... Is that NBC?
Yeah. Yep.
So thanks to Josh for coming in and talking about our map. We're looking forward to seeing all the new stuff. Oh, wow, we got the drone bay.
Hey.
With the Typhoonzer. No, wait. It's the
Typhoon-
Wafoonzer.
The Wafoonzer.
The
that's
Wafoonzer
right,
is
yes.
in our drone
The
bay.
Wafoonzer.
Every ship at once. It's just so
All
fabulous.
ships on top of each other.
It looks pretty impressive.
Yeah. Especially with the team colors, actually. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, we got those in now, too. Woot. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out one more time. I'm Rob Irving, and I'll see you next time.